And I think it's very important for everybody to be engaged because that everybody's on the same page.
It's about, who's willing to change gears at the right time.
Go out, go have fun, and just take it to them.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Chris Richardson Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's basketball coach Chris Richardson. And Chris, guys are coming off back-to-back wins over Glenville Saturday, followed up on Wednesday with another win against Salem. Talk about this past week for your team.
Yeah, we're getting better. It's visible in the results, but it's visible to our coaching staff and to our players, just from the way that we're doing it, the way we're getting the results. We're moving the ball pretty well. We've been able to get some really good movement off the ball, which makes us a lot harder to guard. No team wants to give up layups or catch and shoot threes. And so when we have good, purposeful movement off the ball and we share the ball, we get good shots. When we get good shots, we've been pretty good at making them. And as we've talked about all season, that puts your defense in a good spot. So I think we're playing complementary basketball right now. We've been able to defend in the half court the last couple games at a higher level than we were. And, offensively, we've been very balanced. We've had a number of guys that have stepped up and made shots or made big plays or made the extra pass. And we're clicking right now from a chemistry standpoint, which that's no surprise given our guys and our experience. And I'm excited to keep going with them.
And on Wednesday, you got a lot of different guys setting up, especially your bench. Jerry Saunders Jr., a big day, 14 points for him. Talk about that bench as a whole and kind of what's been working for them.
Yeah, Jerry's very comfortable in that role in a good way. He knows he can come in, impact the game from an offensive standpoint, and I think he impacts the game from a defensive standpoint too. He made some shots on Wednesday night against Salem, but they were good shots. He took the right shots. They were step-in shots off dribble penetration or off of cuts, off of an extra pass, and he's a really good shooter. Puts a ton of time in, Zach. He's in the gym right now. He's in the gym every morning. And, so when he gets the shots that he works on every day, he's probably going to make them. And then our bench has been a big key to what we've been doing. The guy that probably doesn't show up as much statistically, but just impacts the game when he comes in is Lamar Dampier. Impacts it so much on the defensive end. He's a really good finisher. Offensively, he's a good cutter. He's great at attacking closeouts. He's an improved shooter. And so, those two guys right there I thought really impacted the game Wednesday night. And then we got good minutes from some other guys. DJ Wingfield, Jalen Winger, he hadn't made jump shots, right? But he's doing everything else. He's rebounding the ball. He's cutting hard. And then Chance Hartwell came in and made a big shot at the end of the first half as well. So, really pleased with our bench and how they've been ready to go, even when we've lengthened the bench a little bit in the last couple games and gone a little bit deeper.
And on the defensive end, Alex Smith's been making a huge impact as of late. 12 rebounds against Salem, I believe 4 or 5 steals. Talk about his leadership on the court and how he's able to get under the glass and win the glass for you guys.
I think he was tired of all of us telling him, Alex, we're old enough to remember when you used to go rebound the ball 8 or 9 times a game or 10 times. He had a game where he had 20. So, no, he's been great. The urgency of your older guys as the season gets to this point where you're in late January going into February, you can see it's tangible, it's visible. And Alex certainly is one of those. He's played a lot for us over the last 3 years. Caleb Murray's played a lot for us. Trevor Beresford's played a lot for us. Kurt's only been here 2 years, but he's played a lot for us. Jerry Saunders, who we've already spoken about. So those guys are all finding different ways to impact the game so that we win, not so that they score or they get the best numbers or this, that, or the other. Your older guys want to win, and those guys have done a great job of doing what it takes to win so far.
And we've seen different dynamics for your offense. Early in the season, Aiden Gall, double digits. Last couple games, he's been in single digits, but it's really been moving the ball. Talk about that ball movement, kind of how it's helped that offense shine lately.
Yeah, I look at us and what would you try to do defensively to take away our strengths? And one way to do that, Aiden had a 35-point game, I think, against Concord, and he's been in single digits the last 2 games. But he's a very willing passer. He's a good playmaker. He trusts the guys around him. He's got great court vision. And then I've thought the whole time since he's been here, he's got a really good You hear him talk about it with infielders in baseball. Really good internal clock. Know when to get rid of the ball. You hear him talk about it with quarterbacks too. That pocket presence. He's got a really good pocket presence. He's got a good internal clock. He understands where the help is, and when it's gravitating towards him, and when it's time to deliver the ball. So, our guys have probably been the most unsuccessful 2-on-1 lob team in the country in transition. We even completed one of those the other night for the first time all year, I think. So, no, he's playing well. He's taking what the defense gives him. He's not forcing. Sometimes when you're a scorer and you're not scoring, you make it worse by taking bad shots, by pressing, by just piling up empty possessions, and he's done the opposite. He's had really, really good offensive possessions. He's gotten to the free throw line. And he's done a good job running the team, and he's got guys around him that he trusts, so that's a big piece of it.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's basketball coach Chris Richardson. And Chris, obviously you don't have to amp your guys up for Saturday. Rivalry game on the Hilltop. Talk about this game coming up and the excitement your guys have to compete.
Yeah, I always tell our team, there's go to Kroger or out and about here in the Ohio Valley, and there's two questions I always get. Number one, how's the team? Team's great. Good guys. Fun to be around. Love coaching them. When do you play West Lib? Right? That's always the next question. So we play West Lib Saturday. We'll move the game up a little bit because of the impending snowstorm. And, it's an important game for us because it's the next one. It's an important game for us because we're in the conference race. They're in the conference race. It'll be a fun environment. It'll be a hostile atmosphere, like in a good way. A lot of energy. Not a whole lot of people rooting for you. But our guys are looking forward to it. They look forward to every opportunity to compete. But when you have your goals still all in front of you, that makes it that much better. So I know they're playing at a really, really high level, West Liberty. Mike's done a great job of just taking the reins and coming in with his guys from Coker and the other guys they brought in, a couple of the guys they have back. And it's like a lizard, where they drop their tail or whatever, and then it just grows back. That's West Liberty basketball, right? New coach comes in, same style, same system, same types of players, same success, right? And so we'll have to take care of the ball. We'll have to take good shots. We'll have to defend in the half court. And we'll have to withstand the success and the adversity of the game for 40 minutes in order to be in a position to win.
And obviously with West Liberty, they're a team that's going to press you a lot. Talk about how you're going to handle the press and kind of your game plan for Saturday.
Yeah. Why don't we just film practice and we'll show you. That way everybody can have all our calls and all of our keys. No, you know what they're going to do. That's one benefit to playing them every year twice is – they really don't change a ton. They have some wrinkles here and there, but it's a lot of the same stuff you've seen from them for 20 years. And you got to take care of the ball, not just in avoiding turnovers, but avoiding quick possessions that you don't have an advantage, avoiding bad shots, and doing those things when they're having success, and then doing those things, try not to do those things when when you're having success in a good possession might put you in a bigger lead or, keep you right there in the game. So it's every possession is important, even when there's a lot of them, 120 possessions, something like that. Everyone's important. So we've got to be poised. We know what our keys are. We've had the same keys against them for a number of years, and it's a matter of going out and executing each of those 5 keys.
And finally, this race for the top couple of spots, very tight here at the end of January. I believe you guys are 2 games back from West Liberty for that top spot. Talk about how this race is going to be coming down the stretch and how fun it's going to be to play in that environment.
It's fun, and there's a lot of ball left, and that can go a lot of different ways. And the only way to really approach it is be where your feet are. And we talked a lot about that this week. Don't worry about something that hasn't happened yet or something that has already happened, right? Just kind of be where your feet are. And I thought our guys did a tremendous job of that against Salem. That's a interesting game because it doesn't count towards the conference race, but you have to play it. It's at home. You had already played them, and we played really well at their place for most of the game. And so some human nature things can kind of come in. And I thought our guys came out, had a great start, had 2 really good days of practice going into it, got off to a great start in the game, had great energy, and took care of business. We have to do that every game no matter who we're playing, whether they have a number next to their name on the score sheet because they're ranked or, they're a team that's not having a great season. So that approach has gotten us to this point, and we have to continue that approach and trust where it takes us.
Thanks, Chris. Good luck this weekend. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
And I think it's very important for everybody to be engaged because that everybody's on the same page.
It's about, who's willing to change gears at the right time.
Go out, go have fun, and just take it to them.